Break's over, Roach. Let's go.
What's going on, guys? It's Beast back with another video. I wanted to talk a little bit about story modes and the video game industry, I guess, how it's been going in the direction of as of the past few years. Obviously, a lot of people's feelings are starting to come more into play here, and you're not going to get games like Modern Warfare 2 where they have crazy-ass missions like No Russian, which will be coming up later in the video around the 5.5 minute mark. So if you don't want to watch the little brief part of that, you can skip to about 6 minutes and 15 seconds in. So just to note that. But anyways, I wanted to talk about just how awesome this game was, and I really hope that they're going to shoot for a really good campaign in the new Modern Warfare coming up. I know a lot of rumors were coming about that the new campaign is supposed to be pretty controversial, so I really like campaigns like this for the sheer fact that it shows that the developers are not held back by society's standards or their viewpoints. There was a lot of war and a bunch of stuff in the discussions of a lot of news channels and stuff around when Modern Warfare 2 came out. Think about this. This came out in late 2009. So 11/10/9 is how they did the trailer, which I thought was really cool. It just so happened to land on the 9th of November. So when 11/10/9 was their release date. So, given that the game was probably developed in about 1 to 3 years. So probably about 2.5 years it took to develop this game. Think about what was going on around that time. There's a lot of war and stuff like that. It wasn't much long after 9/11, so it was, still we were in war. So it was pretty relevant, and it fit the Modern Warfare kind of story. A lot of people were really into Modern Warfare titles. You had your early Battlefield games. So like Bad Company 2, if I remember correctly, was around this time too that a lot of people liked playing. And it's just, we had a lot of great games, and we still do. We have great games today, and it really is just all about preference. If you like the futuristic shooters, if you like the past, like World War II, World War I, Vietnam, stuff like that, or if you're kind of in the middle, you like that Modern Warfare kind of era of, I like this timeline. And I think that they nailed it with this game as far as the variety of missions go. You get to play as Roach, which is basically under Captain Soap McTavish, which you play as in the first Call of Duty 4, the first Modern Warfare rather, I apologize. You play under his command, and then you actually will play as another guy named, I believe, Joseph Allen, and you play as him for a few missions, and you're under the command of General Shepard. Obviously, you'll find out later on in the story that Shepard betrays you and all that terrible stuff. But I like the mix of this variety and stuff that this game has, and the different types of missions, locations. I love the locations in which these missions take place in this game. And I like the just amount of just things that catch you off guard. Like with Shepard betraying you, no one probably expected that. That one mission in particular was a very controversial mission as far as how much it pissed off a lot of the fans, because a lot of people loved Ghost and he died. And then even so to the point where people were making conspiracy theory videos where, Ghost isn't dead if you go, and there was people that made, had mods to where they could no clip and fly around on the PC version where they could see, Shepard didn't pour gas on Ghost, so obviously he didn't get burned or whatever. You could tell that there wasn't fire on Ghost. Obviously in the game, he died. I mean, he's not coming back. He hasn't came back since. It even got to the point where people were thinking he was going to come back in Call of Duty Ghosts, because obviously it's titled Ghosts, and they thought because he was, I believe he was a Ghost operative or operator. I'm not entirely for sure. I don't know if it just happened to be his name and he wore a mask that was like the other Ghost or whatever, but I was kind of a little disappointed that he didn't make any type of appearance. Now, it was kind of funny because I believe his name is Riley, and they nicknamed him Ghost. But they have a dog named Riley in Call of Duty Ghost, but he never made any form of appearance apparently in that game. I don't know how to feel about that, but back on Modern Warfare 2, man, this game just killed it. I know a lot of people have fond memories of this game with the multiplayer, but I enjoyed the campaign a lot. I remember when this game was first revealed, how much it blew people's minds with the this cliffhanger, the first mission where they were like, damn, these graphics are insane. The game's just beautiful. But here is no Russian, by the way, so if you guys remember this, it'll send chills down your spine, so I'm going to let you hear the audio, so check it out.
С нами Бог. Remember, no Russian.
Now, trust me, I'm fully aware of how fucked up that scene is. I'm not really excited to show it, but just to show you guys, look, this is shit that came out back then. You will never see a game probably like this ever again, unless people start not giving a shit about their feelings so much. But the point I'm trying to convey is, this is a game about war. War is no joke, no shit. And a lot of soldiers go through some crazy shit where they have to go undercover sometimes and do these insane tasks. So they portrayed this insanely well. Like, I don't care what anybody says, this was such an amazing campaign. I liked it a lot. I don't know if it's necessarily my favorite as far as how the story goes, because the Black Ops series, Black Ops 1 and 2, whew, what a damn series. You know, 3 and 4, whatever, you know. But 1 and 2, damn good games. And, you know, hopping back on with just how Modern Warfare 2 just, you know, like I said, they killed it. They had music that just was timed perfectly. The people that made the scores and all that stuff for this game, some of the most amazing music I've probably heard in Call of Duty. But I think in Modern Warfare 2, there was just something really special about this game. You can tell that they put a lot of passion into this game, because they weren't held back by anything. This is before Activision had all the controversy with all their micro DLC, and, you know, they had their agendas to push where they had certain quotas that they really needed to meet or whatever. You know, this game was just, here's all the passion that we got. We're going to put it into one thing, and there you go. You know, this is literally the results of that. We haven't had a Call of Duty probably as fun as this. Maybe some that are very close. You know, you got your Black Ops 1 and 2 and Modern Warfare 3. Close, but no cigar. It's almost as good as Modern Warfare 2, but something about this game was just so fucking fun. Can't put my finger on it. It's just, I guess, a bunch of little things, and I'm really hoping that the new Modern Warfare is going to be able to nail that with the storyline and the multiplayer, and I have confidence they will. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys end on this note. You guys, of course, have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Hallway clear. Hold your fire.
Ну, шевелитесь, get in. We've sent a strong message with this attack, knock it off.
That was no message. This is a message. The Americans thought he could deceive us. When they find our lie,